Good evening and welcome to Jim Bolt of the US band Preacher Stone and to the UK's Sons of Liberty, Fred Hale. Thank you very much for joining us here with us.
Thank you for having us. Yeah, man.
Thanks for talking to us, Gary.
Absolutely.
Absolute pleasure. Here we've got the coming together of an East Coast band from the States and a Bristol band, a common connection, Southern rock.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's about it.
How did you guys come together? I mean, it's quite an unlikely sort of thing over the Atlantic, yeah?
I blame it on Freddie completely. We became friends on Facebook and got to discussing music and Preacher Stone, and I think those guys used to hit a song or two back in the day, and I said we'd love to come, and he said, "Well, let me see what I can do," and now it's all over, but the rock and roll now, man.
Yeah. You probably remember the history of the band, but we started out before we were recording basically as a Southern rock kind of covers band, and Preacher Stone, one of the bands that we really loved. A current band,
yeah, but
doing the kind of Southern rock that we love. So that the rockier end rather than the sort of country end.
Yeah,
and there's not many bands doing that. So we really latched on, and we did. We used to play, I think, Not Today and Can't Keep a Good Man Down at one point. Really early days.
At least you picked some good ones. Thanks, man.
Yeah. I mean, we couldn't play them properly either.
I'm sure they sounded just fine. Yeah.
So we hooked up just as kind of. I think I had a ticket to see you guys in London, and it didn't happen at one point.
Yeah, that was on the first Europe tour. For what reason or another, we had 3 shows lined up. One actually booked, and then the promoter backed out due to whatever reason, and we just, rather than starting in London, we started in Amsterdam. So
we hooked up. I think I used to message Jim and Marty a fair bit, and when we started recording our own stuff, we'd sort of send stuff over to the guys saying, what do you think? And
it's good stuff.
Stone boys would send stuff back over. So we just kind of really followed the band, and I think obviously we'd done a little tour with Comancheros, I think, who are a band that you've come across over there, and we were hooking up with some of the same people that Preacher Stone had worked with as well in the States, tour managers and people like that. And it was just we'd love to come over, so we'll put a tour together. So that's what we've done.
Phenomenal. I mean, it's a cracking looking tour. We're starting 22nd of March down in the Fekla, hometown gig, Bristol. Yeah. Have you warned Jim that it's a boat?
Yeah.
Preacher Stone's used to boats, man.
Yeah, we've done the Southern Rock cruise and all that.
We've done a bunch of them. Yeah, man, that's okay. I think this one stays put though, doesn't it?
It's not as big as that. It's not as big as the one you've been
well, it stays tied up to the dock, doesn't it?
It does. Sure. Yeah. It doesn't even move.
We've researched all the venues and couldn't be more thrilled at the package of dates that Freddie put together for us. And man, it's going to be a good one. I mean, if folks want to get a little bit of the, some real, like I was making a joke earlier, Freddie, about everybody keeps calling it Southern rock and everything. All of it came out of North Florida, so we call it North Florida rock and roll. So But we're real excited about the new record, and I think with the pairing of the two bands, how you guys play and how we play, it's gonna be a damn good show to come see, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be kicking.
There's some cracking venues you've lined up there, Fred. What was it, 9 dates in 10?
Yeah. So we've got Thecla, you mentioned, and they've concurrent, got 1 day off. 22nd of March we kick off the Thecla, then Real Time Live in Chesterfield, which is a
good venue.
A nice venue. And then we're up to Glasgow, Hard Rock Cafe, and then Bannerman's, which is just cracking.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary play. Everyone plays Bannerman's. Then we're Trillions, which is just like another fantastic.
It's a kick-ass
place in Newcastle. Yeah, we've got a day off. I think we're gonna hit probably hit Liverpool, do the Cavern, and do a bit of that stuff. So show the boys a bit of the old stuff.
Yeah.
And then Musician in Leicester, which is another favourite of ours. They're
Absolutely,
all favourites. Night Train in Bradford, which is brilliant. That's on the 29th. The Vic in Swindon, they're a bit closer to home, which we kind of added that one in late, and that's going to be lovely. And then Leo's Red Lion, get the boys a little bit closer to Heathrow on the way back.
Someone's actually worked a tour with more than a modicum of common sense, Fred.
Yeah, pretty.
I was thinking
reaching.
the same thing. Yeah. So if we ever get Freddie and the boys over here, it's going to be nothing like that. You're going to be in the van for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah. I mean, let's hope that we can see a reciprocal tour going over to the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, we'd love to do that. Yeah,
and it just doesn't stay on the Eastern Seaboard. I mean, we get out to Nebraska, we play Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, anywhere where that they'll let us plug up and play. So we played Rocklahoma out in Oklahoma. It's we're quite fortunate to be able to do what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, and I think you're quite well known. Loved in California as well with the Sons of Anarchy connection.
Yeah, we did that ship's kind of run its course, but then all of a sudden it'll I don't know what goes on with maybe re-release or some kind of syndication, and all of a sudden we're invited to do a bunch of other Harley things, and some of the actors for Sons of Anarchy come out, and they all know us, and they all dig what's going on. And Katie Seagal's an incredible singer too, so she'll get up and do some stuff, and it's really quite good.
So yeah, I mean, so both bands, I think, from my understanding, are currently recording new material.
Go ahead, Freddie.
Yeah. So I think we're a bit behind Preacher Stone, but we're in the studio in December for a couple of weeks. We're back with Josiah Manning from the Chris Gareth band, whose studio it is, and he's producing us, and he's doing everything basically. So yeah, we're really excited by that, but a little bit more work to do. So that'll be hopefully coming out later this year when we get to that. So
gonna slip a new one into the set list for the tour.
No, we won't be ready to do that. So we kind of can't do that till we get a single out. So we'll get there at some point this year. We'll get there, but it takes forever.
It's always a hurry up and wait. We've been fighting this stuff since before COVID. I mean, we had some songs in the can for our new record, and then it was just a nightmare, 2020 and all that. But yeah, Preacher Stone, we record at a place in Charlotte called GAT3 Studios. It's Glenn Tabor. He has a lot of folks come through his door, but we're kind of his pet project. He really digs what we're doing, and he's a genius. And when it comes to getting this raw rock and roll sound, and we couldn't be happier. Like I said, couple more songs, and we're going to go ahead. It's called Preacher Stone 5, a fifth of Preacher Stone. So we're going to, we're excited for it to come out, to get the album artwork lined up. We will be playing songs off the new record because we have been for a little while anyway, just letting them grow and live a little before we actually tracked them. And I'm glad we did, because some of them changed a bit from a live performance standpoint to what we had originally written, and are just much better songs now. So I think you guys will get a kick out of them. I'm sure Ronnie will be telling everybody this is one that's coming out. So, there'll be a handful of those.
That's it. And, this being your first visit to the UK, we finally get to see you guys live. Yeah,
it's going to be great.
That this builds up things for future visits.
Yeah, that's our plan. I mean, I'm hoping, like I said, in speaking with Wes and a couple of other folks over there as well. We're hoping to make several trips a year. I mean, to see how it works out, see how we're received, and see if we can't make a few handshakes and talk to some folks and make some relationships over there, and move forward, because we're not afraid to travel.
That's for sure. I mean, we're a country the size of the States.
No, it's perfect, man. No, I love it. I mean, you know, that's we don't have to worry about being stuck in the van too long. We'll just be able to cruise in and give the best shows. Because yeah, Freddie's working us like a slave driver. I mean, you know, we only get one day off. I mean, you see his beards. See his beard. I'm an old man. I don't know how we're going to put up with all that. No, it's going to be great, man. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I mean, there's got to be a few whiskey sunk, surely, Fred.
No, none of us drink. No, not at all.
Teetotalers,
you know that.
Sparkling waters. Sparkling waters.
Oh yeah, and we got to sneak in an odd haggis there for getting up into Scotland, surely.
No, you're not gonna fool me with that one. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, come on, Jim.
Man. I've got some crazy Irish chefs that live around here. No, thank you. It's fantastic. But once they told me what it was, I was like, man, really? I was like, are you kidding? It was stuff with all kinds of good stuff.
Gary, we'll get them.
Yeah,
there you go. Sure.
I'll give you a hint. There's a chippy down in Berwick that does haggis battered, but it looks like a sausage.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm not taking any sausages from Freddie. How about that?
I'm not offering any, mate.
Love it.
So yeah, no sausages, but we're going to get plenty of whiskey-fueled Southern rock and roll. Yeah, for 9 days.
It's going to be great. Absolutely great. We really, I mean, yeah, we love the guy. I mean, if you haven't watched the 19 days documentary, it's on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I think I watched because you edited it, didn't you? The first one I watched had warts and all. It was definitely there was more to laugh at in the very long one.
Oh yeah.
And then it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah. We had a camera crew. Yeah, that was also a part of the record label's idea. The first time we were going to send a camera crew with you, and it's going to be like, you know, they're going to follow you 24 hours a day, and you know, and it was our first time over there, and we were a little bit, you know, kind of struck with the travel and struck with the crowds and struck with the thing, and yeah, it was something. Yeah, when I finally watched the 2 hour one, which is immediately about an hour too long, the second half's funnier than the first half. I think I would have started there.
Yeah. It's brilliant. I mean, I think you can still find both if you look for them.
Oh yeah. They're out there. They're on YouTube. Yeah.
We watched it again. We watched it so many times. We watched it again in the studio when we
Did
were.
You really?
Yeah. We've been in the studio all day and watched it. And so the thing is, if you watch that, you know the guys.
Pretty much.
You feel you know them. You know, because you get the humor, you get all the you get them going through some little dramas as well. It's great. It's proper Spinal Tap, Southern rock Spinal Tap.
Amen. That's what we likened it to when it was done. You know, warts and all.
Yeah, I'm going to check those out. I didn't know about them, so that's brilliant.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, anyone, watching the interview or listening, is it videoed out or is it?
Yeah, it's just on it's just on YouTube. I guess we've had some issues with our YouTube channels. Some folks have started channels that are, we'll just say, unofficial, and things get posted around. We just started a new one. When I drop the new video for the new single "Damage Is Done," it'll be on the official site, and I'll make sure that we have all of the other stuff up there as well that we're keeping. But yeah, I guess that's a little bit of price of fame or whatever. Everybody starts their own Preacher Stone channel and and uploads a bunch of stuff and steals a bunch of stuff. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it's flattering though, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I guess if nobody was trying to steal from us, I guess we weren't popular. So
yeah. So watch that. Anyone, it's great. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's called 19 Days in Europe. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a real blast, and I mean it's quite a schedule.
That's for sure. It's hard miles. But neither of you guys, as in the bands, that you're not shy of putting in a few miles or kilometers, whatever.
No. I mean, we could. I think some of us are going to get broken at some point, aren't we? But we'll.
It happens. Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah, suck it up and play the show, and then go back and lick your wounds. So
that's it. Yeah.
But I think someone said rock and roll's a glamorous lifestyle, didn't they?
Yeah, they read magazines. They don't play.
Amen to that.
You know, yeah.
Amen to that. And Fred, you guys had your first show, just a couple of days ago up in Leicester, wasn't it? The
at the O2 in Leicester. Yeah, good. Yeah, main stage, really good reaction, great crowd. Yeah, good to be back to it as well. You know, we haven't played for a little while, so it all kicks off again now. Yeah, really good, really good. Yeah, and then we're off to Crumlin, the Patriot.
That's the Patriot, yeah.
In a couple of weeks, 10th of February, and then we've got a charity gig in Western Supermed Electric Banana the day after. This year, Macmillan Cancer fundraiser. So got that one, and that's going to be good. And then next up, we are into the tour with these guys, so it's not that far away.
You know, so I mean, you know, you guys have had an incredible run over the last few years, and it's building and building and building the momentum. Do you still pinch yourself and say, "Wow, is this happening to the five of us?"
Yeah. I mean, we played in that Reims Fest in France.
Yeah.
And it really was a pinch yourself moment. You know, we're playing with the Darkness and Choir Boys, and you know, Grand Slam. We're good friends of ours now. We're on tour with them, tour with FM.
Yeah.
You do, you pinch yourself. You absolutely pinch yourself. But you know, it's what you can't not do it, can you, Jim? Once you start.
No, buddy. No, this is what you wished for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's what I did as a kid. You know, I blame it all on Steve Harris. If it wasn't for Steve Harris, I wouldn't be playing bass. So I'll just lay it at his feet.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, it's like must be a coming full circle in a way. You know, you've gone from bringing together the guys playing in a covers band, and now you're co-headlining with a band you covered.
Yeah, I mean it's bonkers, really, isn't it? But Preacher Stain work hard and we work hard, and you get what you work for sometimes, don't you?
No, I mean that's it.
You get back what you put in, and we're just lucky that people like it. You know, if people didn't like it, it doesn't matter how you.
Well, I mean that's our take on it too. But we write music that we like. It's absolute gravy that other people are liking it. But I mean, it doesn't matter if we're playing in Germany or we're playing in Georgia. The people that we meet are just like you, just like me, you know, and they like the music. They like to make a connection with the band. And like I said, we don't make fans, we make friends. I've got relationships of folks that have come to shows that I consider on a short list of super close friends now, you know what I mean? And it's all through music that I've met these fantastic people.
Yeah, I mean, we share the same philosophy, you know, it's same as just friends to us, as you know.
Absolutely,
Gary,
sure.
you know,
Definitely, yeah.
You know, and we're out. Yeah, it was like the weekend. We're before we're playing, we're out with everyone watching the bands, and as soon as we've packed away, we're back out with everyone watching the bands and having a beer and a chat, and that's what we love. You know, we're fans as well.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm the biggest music fan you'll ever meet. Are you kidding me? I love it. You know, I love seeing good music. You know.
So, Jim, I'm just switching to you guys now over in the States.
Okay.
Obviously, what you know, the release of the album later in the year. You've got some dates lined up for when you get back to the States.
Oh yeah. We've got one. We'll be playing in Davie, Florida, on February 11th. Before we go, it's actually the night before the Rock Legends cruise sails, and kind of doing a little pre-party thing there. And I don't think the folks from Cagney's that agreed to do this realized what that meant, because I think everybody that's going to try to get on that boat is going to try to get in that 200-seat venue the night before. So there ought to be some good drama with that. But no, when we get back, we're going to be playing up at Rocks, Ribs, and Ridges with Blackberry Smoke and Samantha Fish and 38 Special and all that when we come back.
It just sounds a tasty festival.
Yeah, Rocks, Ribs, and Ridges is good. They it's 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And like the headliner on the Fridays, Artemis Pyle Band, and they've got some great support bands earlier. And on Saturday, it's 38 Special and some great support bands there. I believe we may even be doing, they have a big campground for RVs and all of that for the folks that buy the big VIP thing, there's another stage down there. We may be doing just a kind of a bonus show for them guys, but we're playing on Sunday with Blackberry Smoke. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Any chance you can sneak the Suns on with you?
Well, it depends on how if they can get into the base case, we'll roll them right in.
There we are, Fred. We've sorted it.
Yeah. Well, that's what we'll stow away.
He's still away. That's it. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
bring you back when we come back this time. You're stuck. You have to figure out how to get home.
That's definitely got. I mean, the Sun's destiny's got to be to play the States, hasn't it? Surely.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about it, man, and like I said, being as widespread as the states are, depending on where we're going in the festival circuit and that sort of thing, we really don't play a lot of the smaller bars around Charlotte and stuff anymore. So, it's just one of those things. We get them over here in the spring and try to get on 2 or 3 festivals and see how it goes. I'm sure our people are going to love them.
Definitely. I think us guys here in the UK, me personally, I'm super excited for the tour. Can't speak for everyone else, but I'm sure they are.
Well, man, we're looking forward to it. It's a bucket list moment for us to come over and play. We just hope it leads to many more.
Yeah, and I think it's just the first time Preacher Stone are coming over. It's accessible venues. It's we're not asking a lot of money for entering stuff. You need to get there if you love this kind of music, because it's going to be a I was there moment.
I think so, definitely.
It's going to be an I was there moment, and because catch them, you get them while they're hot.
Yeah, that's it. We've got 2 kick-ass bands playing kick-ass music. What more can you want?
Yeah, just a cold beer.
A beer.
Yeah, well, I think we can do that, can we, Fred?
Yeah, we can do beer. Yeah. Guinness. Have you had Guinness yet, Jim?
Oh yeah. I love Guinness. Yeah. All of those. But am I to understand though? Each area has their own specific beers. Am I thinking correctly? So yeah.
Yeah, you can get the kind of consistent stuff you get everywhere, and then there's always something interesting. Local.
I like that.
I'm gonna go for interesting for at least the first pint.
First day.
Then, well, maybe I don't know. Yeah, we're decided to hang around the hotel around Heathrow and maybe cab it into London and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So I don't know. We may be asleep in the van when Pete comes pulling up in Bristol. So
brilliant.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, thank you ever so much for an enjoyable.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you having us. Thank you
both
so much for having us, man.
Wish you the very best. Safe travels over, Jim. Fred,
Absolutely,
we'll catch you at the Patriot on the 10th. And maybe Western in the 11th. Don't know yet. But, gentlemen, thank you ever so much. Appreciate it as always.
Thank you, Gary. We'll see
you,
you
man.
later
God
soon,
bless.
mate.